Welcome back to Game On. Now let's talk about what's happening out in Germany. So we go abroad once again with Shane McGregor. Now, again, the beauty of Germany is we are treated and spoiled by the Germans, that there's goals just about every weekend. There's never a 0-0 score, and when we do get them, we're very surprised. Another, impressive week from a goal-scoring point of view. Leverkusen with a positive 3-1 win over Bochum.
Yeah, great start for them, 3-1-1. They needed to keep the pressure on. This was on a Friday night, so they needed to keep the pressure on Bayern. Got the job done, but unfortunately for them...
Yeah, that was going there.
But you know what? One thing I do like about Leverkusen and about their team is they never say die attitude. They go out and they just keep on grinding. And that comes from the coach. He instilled it in players. I wish a lot of other teams can look at that and say, let's base ourselves on that, But anyway.
Yeah, but the theme going to Germany, of course, is goals. Because St. Pauli go up to Bayern and they put up a proper fight. They scored 5 goals at the end of it all. They really made Bayern earn every point they got in that game, yeah?
But that's what I like about the German league. It's no easy touch. You got to go out there and get it and win it. You know what, Bayern also got to the stage of the season where they've had their ups and downs. It's a good, and it's an important victory to win, yeah. If they'd drawn, they would have dropped points and would have put Leverkusen closer, but they just know how to eke out victories, At this stage of the season, that's what it's about. It's not about how you play, it's about how many points you take home with you.
It's disheartening, though, for the Chafin team. You lost once or twice all season, and somehow you're getting it wrong. It's almost a perfect season.
Yeah, almost a perfect season. But as I say, it doesn't matter what you do, it's how you get the points. And for them, at this stage, that's what it's all about. Just staying a point in front of Leverkusen, that's what it's all about.
Dortmund and Mainz serve up another 4 goals. But Dortmund, this reminds us of the old Dortmund with Klopp back in the day, where he had a special generation of players, 3-1 wins over Mainz, who have been impressive lately and are still fighting for that top 4 spot.
Exactly, especially away from home. If you look at Mainz's results away from home, I think that's their first defeat in 6 away from home. They have been brilliant away from home, and Dortmund have been hot and cold. I think what's happened is now Dortmund, the penny's dropped. They're developing for next season. They're looking forward to next season. They have changed 1 or 2 little things around, brought 1 or 2 players in. I think it bodes well for them for next year. And that's for me now, for them. They've got to concentrate on next year. They're never going to get relegated. They must try and get in the Champions League and then just stay there and fight for next year.
Now, Mainz at home this weekend against Kiel. Again, they need to get it right, but at home, where they've struggled, they're not quite as impressive as on the road, trying to get back to winning ways.
Got to get the results, At home, it doesn't matter. Home away, you got to get those results. If they want to be in the Champions League spot, they got to now get victories, and they have to do it somehow. Have to do it at home. Let's hope they can do something. I actually quite like them.
Yeah, Leverkusen away. They are playing against Heidenheim. And again, no matter what the story is, you just got to keep fighting until the end.
You got to fight till the end. You got to go away from home and get a result, and I'm sure they will do that. They're a good team, as I say to you. They got to never say die fighting spirit. I can't see them not getting the result there.
Because of the impressive fighting spirit against Bayern, I have to ask you about St. Pauli and Borussia Mönchengladbach quickly. St. Pauli at home this time, yeah?
Yeah, it's a hard game to call this one. I think it'll be a draw. Not a normal draw, but it'll be a draw.
Well, that's the story in what's happening out in Germany. Thank you very much to Shane McGregor as things begin to take shape going into the last couple of months of the season, or maybe I should say month and a half of the season. Thank you very much to Shane McGregor. Thanks as well to, the other legend in Jerry Skosana and you at home for taking the time to join us. But before we go, Hollywood Bets does have a special video where you will find out about a young man that's, doing great things as far as Gussie football. So let's waste no further time and get to meet this special young player.
My name is Kutlwano Majoro. I'm 23 years of age. I'm from the dusty streets of Bundesliga. Football is my life. It's a sport that has shaped who I am. And my love for the beautiful game is even stronger today.
The beautiful game. A sport that seems so simple to everyday people, but a sport that has its complications. Some are beautiful complications. Others can be brutal. But such is the enjoyment one gets from this amazing sport that players simply push through the hardships because for them, football is life.
I started playing football when I was 6 years old here in Brandfischer. All I could say is I give my all when I'm in the pitch. I don't play for fame.
Kutlwano's life in football hasn't been perfect, but this Easter he's hoping to have a perfect tournament at the Tsalanang Games, which are powered by Hollywood Bets. For Kutlwano, the aim is to get back into the professional ecosystem while dazzling football fans at Kasi and hopefully lifting the cup.
What makes them so special is that it's based in my Kasi, where I grew up, and it's developing a lot of chances and great opportunities for players abangenawo on my team, and then it's for exposure also. It's a great platform because you'll never know because scouters they don't announce when they come. So what's there to be done? It's you don't play for fame. Otherwise, I'm dreaming bigger in the next 5 years. I used to see myself abroad, maybe a little, maybe 2 years in the PSL for experience. Then I would love to see myself and I would fight abroad. That's my wish and I always pray for that.
Kutlwano's resilience is there for all to see, and it's brands like Hollywood Bets who continue to keep the dream alive for so many players across the country, thanks to their involvement in various Kasi tournaments, and their presence is truly felt.
I think it was a great exposure in Hollywood Bets because most of the tournaments ibo ababranda ini aboma Kasi tournaments like KwaMahlobo and Tsalanang Games. So for a platform enjalo into enhle for ama youngsters also.